Good morning, happy Vlogmas. I am fresh out of the shower, haven't even had my coffee, and I actually slept in until 9:30, which is extremely late for me. I think it's just because I had my booster on Monday and I was so exhausted yesterday, but I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad that I'm boosted. Just gonna say this one time and one time only, and I can only hope that people are making the right decisions for themselves and for others. That being said, we are not going to entertain comments that are bragging about how you never did anything to protect yourself from COVID, including masking and quarantining. That is extremely insensitive because that is not the norm. I don't wish for anyone to feel the long-term effects of what COVID has done, not just in a physical sense, in an emotional sense, economical sense. It's just insensitive. So try to do better. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, do hope that you all are doing well and that you are healthy and that you are making the right decisions for yourself and for others around you that you care about. With that said, I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to unload the dishwasher, and I don't really have a whole lot on the agenda today. I am going to clean up that office that I talked about the other day, so of course I'll let you snoop around in there. But otherwise, it's just a really quiet day, and I'm hoping to just do some reading, maybe watch a couple Christmas movies. Also on the agenda for today, if he's up for it, is this memory paw print ornament that I bought for Barkley. It's like white putty that you need, and then you place your dog's paw print in it and you can turn it into an ornament. And I just thought, I've always wanted to do this, and I saw it very randomly at a store, and so I purchased it. And we're gonna do that today, Barkley. We're gonna do this, okay? Arts and crafts. He doesn't care. So hopefully we'll show you that. I'm sure it's not gonna be easy, so I have to wait for Mike to help me with that. I'm back with the long-awaited vacuum conversation. I talked about my new vacuum very briefly, very loosely in the last Vlogmas, and I know you guys have been waiting with bated breath, so I'm here to talk about it now. I remember as a kid, and my mom and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago, I remember when there was a door-to-door salesperson who would come and like try to get you to buy this rainbow vacuum. It didn't look like a rainbow. I think it was called the Rainbow. And it was like you would open the door and then the guy would be like throwing dirt in your house and be like, "Don't worry, ma'am, I'll clean that up." And my mom got sucked into it and we ended up buying it. So that's what I'm kind of doing to you. I'm not gonna come into your home and pour dirt everywhere, but I am gonna tell you that this vacuum is amazing. During the height of the pandemic, I, along with a lot of other people, fell deep in love with the Go Clean Co. Instagram account. When I first discovered her, she had like 35 or 40,000 followers, and now she has, I don't know, over 1 million. I've learned so much from her, and I have really come to trust the recommendations that she gives. Like, this is her life. She puts things through the ringer before she ever gives anything her seal of approval, and I really appreciate that because I feel like Caitlin and I are kind of the same way. Like, we would never talk this huge hype rave review about something that we didn't really test. A lot of people have been asking her to compare and contrast different cordless vacuums from different brands, so she bought all of them with her own money. She put them all through a very vigorous test with her mom, and all of this is saved on a highlights reel on her Instagram. Again, it's at Go Clean Co. So if you're in the market for a vacuum, highly recommend checking out her reel or just buying this one because I swear it's amazing. I got the Bissell Icon Pet high-powered cordless vacuum, model 22889. I've had Bissell vacuums in the past and I really love them. I also have a Bissell steam cleaner, which this is the item that makes me people's best friends because everyone wants to borrow my steam cleaner because no one wants to buy one. So I read all these, watched all these reviews, and at the end of the review, this was the one that she marked as her top pick. And so I was like, yes, go Danielle. I mean, I didn't do anything. I just bought what she recommended. And it arrived and I immediately started playing with it because it's a new toy. Oh, another reason I love Bissell is because they do give back to pets and like animals in need. You have to register your product for that to work. You can't just buy it and then not register it, or else you won't get the animals won't get the credit, you know what I mean? So do that. So bought the vacuum, it arrived, We charged it up. It has a wall mount that you can put somewhere, and then it also has several different attachments. It's great on hardwoods, it's great on carpet. I'm gonna show you what it picks up from just our little basement carpet area. The area I'm vacuuming is probably 400 square feet, maybe less, I don't even know. It has 3 different modes, 1, 2, and 3. 3 is boost mode, and that's the mode that I've been using most often, because like, why wouldn't I use boost mode? But I will say that is the one mode that like kind of drains the battery quicker than anything. I haven't run into issues with the battery yet. I mean, obviously it's a cordless vacuum, it can't go forever. But if you're on settings 1 or 2, you're not getting as much power, but it still does enough to pick up the dirt or the hair or whatever. It also comes with a couple of attachments that plug into the wall mount. You just push this little button, pops out. This is a smaller version of the main beater bar, so this is excellent for stairs and it's great for upholstery. And this actually turns to like help suck up the hair and the dirt. So I really like this one. And then the smaller one over here, it's a narrow attachment that is great for windowsills or cracks or corners or anything like that. And you can slide this portion up and it has the bristles, so it can really kind of like trap hair or do a little bit of scrubbing action. So you can slide that down or up. But the really cool thing is here, right here, this is a light. It lights up, and the vacuum, the main beater bar itself, lights up as well. It's insane. It is the reason that I realized our home was covered in more hair than I ever really understood. So here is the main component of the vacuum. This is like the little canister. These are your buttons. It's super easy, very intuitive, easy to hold. It has a rechargeable battery and a filter here, so you just plug the cord in underneath here and it can stay mounted on your wall. It does not stand up on its own. It has to be either leaned against something or, like I said, placed in that little caddy that they give you that you just drill into the wall. So what I really like is that this, it's just so easy. Like, did you even just see that? So easy. It comes apart like this, and then you can just shove in any of your little attachments here. You got to do it the right way, Danielle. And then it becomes a handheld like dust buster, which is amazing. I love to vacuum. I remember growing up with a little vacuum cleaner and like a dustpan and a broom and all that stuff. Our parents were grooming us to be cleaners. You know, that's exactly what they were doing. And honestly, when I first tried this out, I was like, this feels so lightweight and fake, like one of those toy vacuums. Like, how's it gonna work? I don't know, but it does. It's amazing. You're gonna see it live. Another thing I like is that it lays completely flat like this, so you can get under furniture. I can get under my couch. I can get under our wine cabinet. It's really just a game changer. It's really changed my vacuuming life. I've had this now for probably 3 weeks. I use it probably every other day, sometimes every day if I'm using like the small attachments, and I love it. I don't have any complaints about it. It's so nice not having to be plugged into a wall. It does such a great job of like really hugging the edges and the corners of things. Okay, I'm gonna show you how it works now, as if you don't know how a vacuum cleaner works, but I mean, wait until you see the before and after. Started with that empty canister, ended with not an empty canister. Okay, so that was just that little spot. Look at all that. Look at all of that. And here's the thing. Maybe you're thinking, that's nothing. The thing about this is like the centrifugal force is so strong within this canister that it actually spins the hair so tightly and so compactly that it looks like a little hairball. But then when you go to empty it, I did this the first couple times because I was like, that doesn't look like very much. So when I would go to empty it, I would take that fur ball and I would realize like, oh my God, it's just so densely packed. And when I would spread it apart, it was like a mountain of hair. I don't know. I'm very impressed. Like, that's absolutely foul. That's disgusting. Ooh, it started coming out. Why did I do that? That was my fault. User error. Don't turn it upside down when the hole is open. Sickening. Sickening. But like sick. Like, I love it. We have a housekeeper that comes once a month, which, let me just say, I don't feel guilt over. I used to feel guilty, but it's like I'm helping this woman make a living, and if I can do that and like not have to clean my house as aggressively as I usually did, then it's a win-win all around. So she comes once a month, and I remember the first couple times she was like, Barclay's really, like, he sheds a lot. And I was like, does he? And that's because my old vacuum didn't have a light on it, and I couldn't see how the hair just sits so perfectly on our hardwood floors. You could only see it with the light. And then when I got the light, I was like, oh my God, she thinks we're absolutely disgusting people. She thinks we're gross. Because I wouldn't see hair, so I wouldn't vacuum it. But it was there. Are there other YouTubers that talk about boring stuff like vacuum cleaners during Vlogmas? I really hope so. Actually, no, I hope not. I hope you come here for all of your vacuum cleaner review needs. Oh, also, getting up is still not the easiest. Welcome to my office. This is what the inside of my brain looks like right now. In here, you'll find everything from chocolate-covered cherries to one shoe, just one shoe. No need for two. Basically, this is just all the shit that's piled up over the past week or two, and I need to get it organized. I know that doesn't look like I did anything, but I put all that stuff on hangers, and I want to try it on for you to show you some of the new things that I've ordered. I really didn't buy hardly any clothes almost the entire year. Then I realized I didn't really have many sweaters or like good long sleeve shirt options, so I really tried to focus on that and jeans, because I did lose weight a year ago and I've stayed the same size for almost a year, so I feel like it was time for me to buy some new pants that fit me. Same with shirts. So that's pretty much what I've got going on back there. But I will show you everything and link to all of the things that are able to be linked. So now I have multiple bags of Christmas presents that I bought for people that I'm going to try to categorize and organize as best I can right now. So Mom, if you're watching this video, stop watching. Stop watching. Oh, this is for me. Oh, baby. And here's the after. It's not perfect, but it's probably 30 times better than it was. I did not dust anything, but I did vacuum, and I did take away all the trash and put away a lot of the clothes. I need to do laundry, and by me, I mean Mike, because he likes it. I promised you a clothing haul, and I'm here to do it. I'm trying everything on, not necessarily how I would style it fully, but just so you can get an idea. I will link everything that is still available down below. I think one thing in particular is sold out, but it could always come back, so might be worth keeping an eye on if it's something you're really into. We're starting with Loft, and that's a store I haven't really shopped at for a couple of years because I just feel like their style really shifted, as did mine, and we just weren't meeting up. And now I feel like they're offering a lot more neutrals, which is definitely something that I gravitate towards. So I had a gift card and I placed an order for some things, so I'm going to show you that stuff. I also have Gap and a new boutique called Vestique that I tried out, and then just like a couple random things from other stores. So first we have this really fuzzy polo neck sweater, which is definitely not something that I would classify as my style, but I really liked the way it looked online, and I do like the way it looks in person. Some nice detailing on the sleeves. It also has that on the hem. On me, I'm wearing a pair of like girlfriend black jeans. These are from Gap. They're new. They have a raw hem, and I really do like them. They are mid-rise, which is a little bit low for me. Like, I typically like something that comes up a bit higher, like at least covers my belly button, and these sit right below it. But I like that there's no big gaping here, which is really nice. in the back. They feel like nice and smoothing, and I also just really liked this color black. I have it sort of tucked a little bit in the front, but you could always take it out if that was more your style. It's quite warm, very fuzzy, feels nice and cozy. I really like it. I did get this in a size small, and the jeans, I have a 28, which is a 6. If you were cooler than me, you could pop this collar, and I look like Elvis Presley. We're just gonna forget that happened. Don't do that. This is something I wish I had sized down in. This is a bubble sleeve cardigan, also from Loft. It does have bedazzling, which is not really me, but I loved the color. And I didn't have anything in this color. I do wish I had sized down because it is quite oversized. But I still think I can make it work. I like that it has sort of a prominent, strong shoulder, and I like that the sleeves are nice and loose. It's very comfortable, quite soft. This also came in a nice blue color if purple's not your thing, but like I said, I just didn't have anything this shade. Okay, this is something I have found myself wanting to wear all of the time. It's by Lou & Grey. It's a really beautiful sort of heather tobacco colored fuzzy sweater. So soft, so cozy. I put it on, don't want to take it off. It is a hoodie, doesn't have any pockets or anything. I got this in a size small. Lou & Grey tends to run a little bit big in my opinion, but I like this look. I like it sort of tucked a little. I think that looks good, gives it a little bit more structure. I do like it with the black jeans. You could also wear it with blue denim. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It comes in a couple of other colors, and I'm considering getting one of them because I just want this material on my body all the time. Okay, also from Loft is this mock neck buffalo plaid sweater. This is quite long, and so I think this could be something that might look good with faux leather leggings, or if you wanted to tuck it into a faux leather skirt, I think that would be really cute. Anyhow, I just liked how holiday it felt. I like that it's not really something that I think of as my style, but I just really liked the pattern. It's so soft. I got it in a small. I think they did make this in one other color, maybe like a lighter shade, but it's like a really good height collar, if that makes any sense. This and the next item are from a shop called Vestique, which is a boutique I'd never heard of. I think they're based in North Carolina, and I discovered them through TikTok because a woman that popped up on my page was opening birthday presents, and she was wearing the neck sweater I'm going to show you. And so I signed up, and I think I got 20% off my first order, and I'm so impressed with the quality of these items that it's going to be a place that I shop again. So I got this two-toned cheetah print, like leopard print cardigan. It does have another strong bubble sleeve. I got this in a medium because the models looked not like teenagers, but like, you know, more petite than I am. So I sized up, and I think I could have gotten away with a small, but I do like the fit of the medium. The quality is exceptional. I wasn't expecting it, so I'm really happy with these purchases. I liked this because it was so different for me. I don't own anything like it, and I just think it's super fun. I did wear this in a video recently, so you may have seen it if you watch our regular content. Okay, I would normally wear something under this, but I can't find the cami that I usually reach for. So next we have the piece that kind of sold me on Vestique, and it's this green striped cardigan that I just felt like was so great for holiday season. And funnily enough, it's named, I think, like the holiday cheer sweater or something. Same sort of quality as the last one, but this one is a bit more cropped. The other one had like a true hem at the bottom, and this is just like a little bit more flared and cropped. I don't know, I didn't have anything like it. I have a really nice camel coat that's the sort of same color, and so I felt like it was a pop of color but still a neutral that fits well into my existing wardrobe, and I feel like I can wear it with blue denim, I can wear it with black denim, so I'm really into this as well. Okay, going back to Loft for just a second because I remembered that this was in the dirty laundry. I want to wear this all the time. Again, something I never would have thought as my style. It feels like I should be on someone's sailboat, and that's okay. Maybe I'm manifesting a future retired boat person life. I don't know. But it's this really beautiful black and white zipped collared sweater. It has a really strong collar, whereas with the gray one, I didn't feel like it looked good popped. This just gives me like French like a French feel. I feel very French when I wear this, especially with my red and my short hair. I don't know, I've just been loving this. I wore this to dinner the other night with friends, and again, you could do a little tuck. It does have a split hem here, so it can kind of hug your hips. I think it looks effortless and cool. Like, I feel kind of cool when I'm wearing this. So then we take a complete detour and we go from like neutral whatever to wacky. And I feel like that this is more my style, like how I feel in my heart. And someone on Instagram actually told me that it like was very Mrs. Roper like, which is a compliment I play over and over in my head because I love Mrs. Roper. She was on Three's Company. If you don't know, you should watch it because it's hilarious. And she always dressed in these really big, amazing like moo-moos and stuff like this. Like, this to me has sort of a 70s feel to it, but it's sort of modernized with all these bright neons. It's beautiful knitwork. Let me tell you where it's from. It's from Zara, and this was a targeted Instagram ad that I completely fell for because I just love it so much. I look like someone's grandmother, but I also, when I'm talking like this, I look like a wizard. It has the same pattern on the back as it does the front, which I think is a nice added touch. Let me just say it. I feel like this is probably my favorite piece I've bought all year because I've never seen anything like it, and I feel like it's a conversation starter. It's also super warm. I'm wearing a blanket. And it's socially acceptable to leave my house while wearing it. And I love that. I think this would be great with a nice, fun, chunky hoop. Maybe like a nice, strong, sort of orangey red lip, I think would look really cool with it. Okay, finally we have this velvet gold shirt from Wrangler. I don't know how I ended up on the Wrangler website, but it happened. And I wasn't mad at it because I love this shirt, but I think I duped myself because I ordered it too big and now I don't see it online, so I feel like I just have to figure out a way to make it work because I love it. And I think it's so fun for the holidays. So it's just a velvet gold button-down shirt. Like I said, it just like, it feels a little bit big. I should have gotten the small. Like, if I could give this a really good tuck, maybe pair it with faux leather pants. I don't know why I'm so into them. I don't even own a pair. I tried to buy multiple pairs during this haul and they were just all way too weird for my shape. But I do think this is cool, and I do want to try to figure out a way to make it work. Maybe if I roll the sleeves, you won't be able to tell that they're so big. But if you have any ideas or suggestions of how to style this, or maybe make it look a little bit more tailored, I would love to hear your suggestions. I do have a couple of pairs of shoes that I want to show you, so I'm going to do that next. So stick around if you want to see the shoes. By the way, just spoiler, they're 10s. Both of them are 10s. 10s. So before these two keep interrupting me, the last thing I wanted to show you were a couple pairs of shoes I've bought. I had 0 black boots. 0, not a single pair, hand to God. And so I've taken it upon myself to buy comfortable black boots. So here we are at this stage of my life buying naturalizers. I got 2 different pairs of naturalizer boots. One of them just arrived, the other one arrived yesterday. I've tried it on, I freaking love it. So this one is the Ella Black Stretch. I got it in an 8.5, and it is the exact boot that I wanted because it sort of has a little bit taller of a, oh, thank you. It has a sort of a taller shaft, and they're like this velvety suede material with a black heel. I wanted a fully black boot. It's a little bit pointy in the front, but not too pointy, so it doesn't like pinch your toes. It's not a very high heel, and this part here is stretchy a little bit so that it will accommodate various sized ankles, like my cankles. I like that the back has this big long zip pull thing here. But I freaking love these. I think they're gonna look great with jeans, but also it'll be a good boot to wear if you're wearing a dress and maybe your ankles are showing. I know that that trend is really big right now and I've never really been able to pull it off, but I think that these boots will be the way to do it. They're just super cute, don't you think? And they were 60 bucks. And they're naturalizers, so they're so comfortable. Okay, and then the other pair I got, thank you. Barkley wants, wow, this thing stinks.
Hedgehog wants a pair of shoes.
Yeah. The other pair I got was 100% influenced by my hairstylist, Kristen, because she was wearing these beautiful lug sole boots one day, and I was like, oh my God, what are those? I need to get them. I thought she said naturalizer, but when I saw her the other day, she said aerosols. However, these look pretty much identical. So I got the naturalizer Madeline Gore black boots, and I got them in 2 sizes because I wasn't sure. Oh my God, look at them. Here we go. I'm gonna kick some ass. They're water repellent, they're breathable. I'm pretty freaking excited for this. And they have a zip on the inside. And I don't have socks on, but I will when I wear them. Oh bitch. Oh bitch!
Oh bitch.
Oh bitch. Look at me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my God, I freaking love them. So, you know, lug sole boots are all the rage right now. If you're like me, you have found it very hard to find a pair that's not like grotesque. I want a lug sole boot, but I don't want it to be over the top with the lug sole, you know what I'm saying? And I really liked this little ribbon of brown on the boot. I'm into this. It also has like a little stretch panel here, which is nice. Naturalizers are made for comfort. And when you get to be my age, that's all you're really looking for. Okay, obviously, please don't look at the jeans with this, but here they are. Nice little texture and grip on the bottom. Be like one of those people who poses for photos like this. I'm into them. They're very comfortable. The 8.5 was the way to go. Even with socks, I know they'll be perfect. Okay, so I got both in an 8.5, which is like my true size. So I would say don't size up. And I would say the heel is like very manageable because the heel in the front is like 3/4 of an inch. So this doesn't seem all that bad. Oh, I love that. Try the other ones on for you like I did with that view, because that might help you. These are home runs, actual home runs. And I'm extremely picky when it comes to footwear. It's the thing that I am pickiest about because I have shit knees and I still want to be stylish, but I don't know. It's kind of hard when you're prioritizing comfort and style. Okay, so again, let's not pay any attention to the jeans, but as you can see how they fit my ankle. Again, super comfortable. I love that it's like completely black. Ooh, heck yes. Okay, I haven't had a mail day that exciting in a while. Ooh, I'm very happy. All right, so that completes this haul. That was a lot of stuff, I'm aware, but I've been accumulating over the past month or so and quite happy with all of that. I will link everything below that I can. We do use affiliate links. We're not getting rich overnight. Sometimes we make literal pennies, like 2 cents on something you buy, but every little bit helps and we do appreciate it. Okay, I was going to show you the paw print thing with Barkley, but I feel like that's just way too much exciting footage in one video. So we're gonna have to do that in the next one. So you're just gonna have to come back and watch Barkley make his little paw ornament. It's gonna be cute, you're not gonna wanna miss it. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our new videos. What's the question?
I don't know.
Ask a question. It could be anything.
How bad do your feet stink? Scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, Mike's question is weird.
You asked for a weird one.
He's such a dude. How bad do your feet stink on a scale of 1 to 10? How bad? Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
More food all day.
I'm at like a 2. How many people are gonna be disgusted that I just put my foot up to my nose? I don't care.
You can still do that.
Well, I know, look at me. Hysterectomy 5 weeks ago. Still can smell my own feet.
And you can wipe your own ass.
And I can wipe my own ass. Okay, goodbye for real. Hope you guys are having an awesome week. If you're counting, I only have 1 more day off before I go back to work.
Boo.
It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great. You know, if you keep sharing our videos and get us to more subscribers, and then we can quit our jobs and do this full time, and then you get more videos. Okay. Have a great one, and until next time, I'm gonna cut it.